Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising, career, money, and finance, Pisces, May 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you'd like a personal private reading, all in the description. Let's just get started, Pisces. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so okay, things may not have been going so great before, but the Wheel of Fortune turning in your direction, so opportunities may be coming to you. This is exciting. Let's see what else we have going on. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So not only do you have an opportunity in career, money, finance, but there are opportunities for you to create a certain amount of success that obviously you're looking for, but isn't everybody, right? So let's get a little more information on this Wheel of Fortune. What do we have going on for our Pisces? Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. Okay, so these opportunities are not limited. The Magician is all about every element available is out on the table. I mean, he's got the infinity even, I'll get him up close, over his head. So his potential is unlimited. You have this Wheel of Fortune saying, okay, if you want to do something different, career, money, finance, this can be your household budget. It can be maybe refinancing. Maybe there's a level of organization that you want to get into your home. It doesn't always have to be, the pentacles are tangible, stuff that you can put your hands on. So if you don't work, it doesn't mean that you don't have options to change your tangible environment as well. Just throwing that out there. But career, money, finance wise, you do have some options coming that can absolutely be really successful, and you have all of the elements of the universe available at your disposal, which is pretty awesome. So let's see what we have for this Nine of Pentacles. You get the Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely an opportunity for you. Definitely an opportunity. It may be in an area that you are unfamiliar with, or that's different. I feel like it's different from what you already have, because this Magician is saying everything is available to you, not just this one thing that you already do, but everything is available to you. So I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, as well as the Nine of Pentacles, you have a chance to be really successful, but it may be a new and different opportunity, something that you are not or were not expecting. So be on the lookout for something unexpected coming toward you this month. Something unexpected in career, money, and finance coming towards you. This could be an opportunity maybe even to work online. I mean, who knows? Just something you haven't thought of that it hits you and you go, well, that seems awesome. Five of Pentacles. This is your worry. You are afraid that if you do take whatever this option is, this could happen to you. That you could make a big mistake and be shut out, look stupid. I feel like a lot of it is like, look stupid, look like you didn't make a smart choice. And you have the Page of Cups, which definitely, it's all about you. You don't want to look like you didn't make a good choice, or that you can't make a good choice. Because even though this Pentacles are money, finance, organization, tangible things. This is a very emotional card too. I mean, this is all about being left out in the cold, being locked out of relationship, being locked out of like the church, like as far as like a group of friends, social interactions. It's just an outcast kind of feeling. Even though it's financial, it's still an outcast kind of feeling. And then you have this Page of Cups. I always like to point this out too. There's this fish, right? And he's kind of like staring at you, but you're kind of holding him over here like, not so sure I'm interested in this fish right now. So this may be just kind of a feeling where you're like, you're very on the edge with what you want. So let's just take a moment here. You've got the Tower. Yeah. You're super concerned, and I think rightly so, about this new thing that's being offered to you. I don't feel like this Tower moment is going to come as a result of this thing. I feel like this has already happened, and it's kind of making you are living in fear that this is coming, that anytime you do something different, this could be the result. But the thing is, this has already happened. So I think it's more of a learning experience. That Tower is often upsetting for people, but the thing is, once it's torn down, you rebuild it, and it's always so much better. And I know there's like that pain, that emotional pain, and that could be this Page of Cups too, where you're like, yeah, I don't know if I trust you. I'm gonna hold this fish out, this weird talking fish that's staring at me, like, hello, weird talking fish. I'm gonna kind of hold him over here because I don't really trust him. I feel like it's like there's some kind of level of distrust happening, and that's okay, because you know we have to learn from the mistakes that we make, right? We got two that flew out here. You've got the Nine of Pentacles again. So I do feel like this opportunity, again, with this Nine of Pentacles, it's being presented. You're holding it out because you don't quite trust it. But you do have the opportunity to be successful. This is in the past, and this happened before. And that's why you're feeling that fear of like, oh, I don't want to put myself there again. But now you have the Strength card as well that came out. And the Strength card is about being strong enough inside to know what's right and wrong and to trust yourself a little bit. You know, you're not untrustworthy when it comes to making your own decisions. I really feel like you need to trust yourself a little bit more. You don't need to ask everybody what their opinion is. That's something that I'm feeling really strongly, that you don't need to ask. You know what you want, and you know what your own opinion is. You don't need someone to give you that. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but maybe people are telling you what you should do, and you're like, I don't want to do that. You know, I want this, whatever it is. But let's see here. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is a very emotional journey for you when it comes to this. And maybe you made a mistake before in your career, or a financial mistake, and you're really afraid of looking stupid and hurting yourself career-wise or financially. So this is really strong. You know, this is a really strong message. I really feel like you want to make a change, but you're scared to death to do it. Yeah, again, with this Three of Swords showing up. It's been showing up all through these readings. This is a definite fear. I don't feel like this is going to happen. I feel like this is just a huge fear that you have, that if you do make these decisions, if you go for it, this bad thing could happen. And, you know, you're being reminded over and over, remember the bad thing, remember the bad thing. Well, yeah, the Tower moment already happened. It happened, and you've rebuilt from that. Just because it happened once doesn't mean it's going to happen again. And we have Judgment. Okay, that's awesome. When this emotion comes in, this Knight of Cups comes barreling in to remind you how bad this hurt, how bad it felt, how much you didn't like it, how awful it was. You have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card is like, listen, let's be logical here. Bring this all to judgment. Let's see what's right and what's wrong and what's real and what's not. This is a moment where you could like get a piece of paper, and especially for the water signs, this is actually helpful sometimes, and write it out so you can see it. Write out exactly what happened, what was good and what was bad, because even when bad things happen, something good always comes out of them. Like that Tower moment might have knocked something down, but something good comes out of it every time. So I think you need to get a realistic grip on whatever it was that happened before, and bring that to judgment and see that it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. It doesn't mean that, oh, again, our card flipped over. Doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily happen a second time, and you're living in fear. This is like hovering over you, like bad things can happen, you could get hurt. Well, that's always the case, okay? You do have the Ten of Pentacles coming up, so yeah, bad things can happen and you can get hurt, or you can be really successful. Ten of Pentacles is all about success. So I feel like this opportunity that's coming for you is a little bit frightening. It's a little bit out of your comfort zone. It's causing you to remember that there were some things that did not go your way before, but that doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen to you for the rest of your life, that things are not going to go your way for the rest of your life, okay? So please, examine this opportunity, bring it to complete judgment, and don't get emotional over it. Yes, this happened before, this Three of Swords, this hurt and guilt. Like maybe you really put yourself out there and you got your heart handed to you, even in your workplace. Like, you just put yourself out there too much and someone took advantage of you, took credit for your work. Maybe you made a financial mistake and you just brokenhearted over it because you just realized, oh, I did this thing the wrong way. Whatever it is, you can't live your life like that. You have a chance to be very successful. You got the Nine of Pentacles twice and now the Ten of Pentacles. So when you bring whatever this is to judgment, this opportunity that's coming, I want you to bring it to judgment. Write down the good and the bad and really be logical about it, and then look at it. Don't look at it as, what if this happens? Well, what if this could happen? This could happen any day with anything. So I don't want this to be hovering over you. You've got to be logical and bring that to judgment. And like I said, you do have this Ten of Pentacles saying, if it all if it all comes out and when you write it all down and it looks logical, maybe it's worth taking the chance. I don't know. I feel like it's ominous, but a really good thing could come out of it. So I'll be interested to hear what you think about this. All the readings are up for May, first and second half for all the signs. I just want you to know I appreciate you watching so much, and I will talk to you soon.